We're joined this morning now by our legal defense expert, criminal defense attorney, Jonathan Lavoie, not involved in this case, but giving us some analysis, and our man, Bruce Harrison, who's been in the courtroom all week. Bruce, we'll start with you. I mean, we've talked a little bit about the antics in the courtroom. What has it been like? I mean, you've covered other trials. This seems to be like nothing else that any of us have ever covered before.
Yeah, Tom, we've seen a court that is determined to keep things moving despite delay after delay after delay. Some of those antics you referenced. I mean, yesterday was really a great example of the delays playing out. And essentially, and whether it was intentional or not, Mr. Brooks basically got caught in a bit of a lie. He suggested that he may have COVID-19. He's expressing concern about the health of those around him, but refusing to take a rapid test, suggesting it's unavailable. Then we have a jail administrator saying actually he's been turning down that chance. So the judge says this is a delay tactic. The state says this is a delay tactic, and they ultimately deny Mr. Brooks' request to adjourn the trial because of that. Still, they're moving along. They had suggested at one point maybe opening remarks on Wednesday. It's Thursday now, so we're not too far behind. They've kept things on track, but today a really perhaps unexpected opening remarks in a case like this, and I want to turn to criminal defense attorney Jonathan Lavoie. Mr. Brooks is not a defense attorney. How is he going to handle opening statements today?
I think it's going to be rough. I don't think he's going to focus on the elements of the crime. I think he's going to try to focus on his delay tactics, some antics. I think he'll probably bring up sovereign citizen stuff. So I think he'll be woefully ineffective in trying to present a defense for himself today.
Jonathan, when you become your own defense attorney here, I just wonder if some of these things like the delay tactics of COVID-19, is he trying to set himself up for an appeal, even the fact that he has an all-white jury, or if you've kind of waived some of that stuff as you've become your own attorney?
I think he's clearly trying to set himself up for an appeal, but I think he's failing because he's not preserving any of the issues and he's not bringing the true issues to bear upon the court. All these delay tactics really aren't appealable. He needs to focus on the facts of the case and his defense, and he's simply not doing that. He's talking about everything other than the case.
Now, when you represent yourself, I mean, do you have any attorneys to turn to for some help, or you're just going to legal books?
Not in this case. If he would have brought this up earlier, the judge would have assigned him standby counsel, but since this happened at the 11th hour, the judge said, I don't have the ability to find a lawyer to act as your standby counsel with such short notice. So he's on his own.
And Bruce, I know that we want to look a little bit ahead of what's going to happen in court today. So what do you expect happening once the court starts this morning at 8:30?
Well, sure. I mean, you mentioned earlier we have jury instructions, we have opening remarks. There is one bit of housekeeping left as well. The state did ask again that victims not be shown. The judge previously said only minors would be prevented from being seen in the courtroom. It's unlikely the judge will grant this motion, but that is one thing the state has addressed again and will be dealt with before those jury instructions and opening remarks today.
All right, Bruce Harrison will be in court all week long, or however long this takes. I know they blocked off a month for this, so it could take some time. And Jonathan Lavoie will be joining us periodically as well with legal analysis. We thank you both for being out here this morning on TMJ4 News Today. Of course, we will be streaming the trial, Simone.
Yeah, that's right, Tom. So TMJ4 News will stream the Brooks trial live. You can scan that QR code right there on your screen and bookmark the page, and there you can watch gavel to gavel coverage. It's also available through our free TMJ4 News app. We'll keep you updated every step of the way.